Extra Time.
মিষ্টি কথা বাংলার নতুন মিষ্টি।
The greens of the golf course rather than the greens of the wicket. So, no, I mean, see, I think we are a Kolkata team, and if you know the kind of love affair and romance that has built up between KKR and the city of Kolkata and the fans. I mean, you see the for us the most gratifying thing. I think the players all recognize it, and the team recognizes and are grateful for that. Is the kind of support that we get. It's incredible. I mean, we had lost, until yesterday, we had lost 6 in a row, but every game was pretty much a sold-out game. People come and they're cheering, and so that's great to see, because I think that just shows that while the fans sometimes get frustrated with the results, as do all of us, but that support remains and it continues. So there's no question of that type of a thought process. Obviously, we'll try and continue to have some good discussions with CAB and the curator and the president and others to make sure that as home team, we home team should have some advantage. There's no question. You can see around the league, the home teams have advantage, and that's a good thing. That's how rivalries build up, and I think the other part of it, Jacques can talk more to it, is that you build a team based on your home conditions primarily because you're playing 7 games there, and so. It's been a slightly unusual year in that sense, but in fairness, probably, we have not played to our potential also. And so if some of the results had gone our way, maybe we'll not be talking so much about the conditions and the pitch and all that, but that's at least my take. So,
yeah, thanks, Venky. I totally agree that there's no way that certainly I would like to play anywhere else. It's a fantastic ground that we play, the support that we get. Yeah, and I suppose the wicket has changed over the last sort of 2 or 3 years when they relayed it, and that has made a difference. Probably made quite a big difference to the makeup of my team. But at the end of the day, both teams have played on the same wicket, and we haven't played key moments as well as we would have liked to have played. Mostly T20 games go down to the last over, so it's not like we're a long way off. It's a little percentages that we need to play a little bit better throughout the season, which we got right last night. So it's not that we can't do it, it's just been one of those seasons where we haven't been able to do it, and we're still in with a shout. So we can play 2 more good games of cricket. We can still go through. I think we've always been a team that plays situations, and we're not cast in stone. And when the situation arises or a certain bowler comes on that we feel not only Andre but any player in the team can take on, and we think is a good match, then that player will come on either bowl or bat. And the situation last night was we felt with a good start like that, and given their bowling attack, that Andre could come a little bit earlier. And fortunately, it worked out to try and give guys who are in form the best opportunity. So it was a collective decision, and fortunately, it paid off for us last night. I think a team's allowed an average year every now and again, and we're probably having one of those. And it shows that we're a good side, that we're still competing in there and thereabouts. But lots of lessons to be learned. I think the players themselves will learn a lot from situations that we've been in, and we could probably do a little bit better in. So from that side, it's been something that we can learn and take forward, and hopefully the players will learn from that for seasons to come, and play those moments a little bit better when those opportunities do come up again. But as long as we keep learning, then it's good. You always seem to learn a little bit more when you lose than when you win. So we're learning a lot so far.
We've been lucky also. I must add, because obviously Dada is an iconic player, but an icon from Kolkata, West Bengal, and larger than life figure. So I think, if I had to describe it in one word, I think it's important that we were honest with what we did, because at the time, the thinking in 2011, at least when I came on board after 3 seasons when we had not performed well, was to try something different. We needed to go in a different direction, because whatever had happened had not worked. Nothing against any particular player or the team. The names that were there, and for some reason it wasn't clicking. And there are a couple of teams who are facing similar challenges in IPL right now, so we can empathize with them. So we said, let's go in a different direction. And when we set that direction, I think it was very important to be honest. And we were very honest to what we were trying to do. It wasn't against any individual or the team, or in fact we let everybody go, as you know. In 2011 we rebuilt a team. And then the question was whether the fans and the city would accept that direction and that honesty. But I think what we discovered, initially there was a lot of turmoil. I would call it backlash, but people are unhappy that we had done that and all that. But I strongly believed that a city is always looking to back a winning team, and they needed to see that whatever decisions we took were actually going to be in the interest of the team, and that we could actually start showing that we can be competitive. Forget about winning, we had to be competitive. Once they saw that whatever decisions we took made us competitive, I think then they started embracing. And so that's the process. So along the way you need a little bit of luck. Somewhere we made the playoff in 2011, and then we won the championship in 2012. Jack was so instrumental in that. 2014 again we won it. So this is my 9th season, and I'm not counting this one, 6 out of 8 seasons we made the playoffs. So every time you're in the playoff, that means you're a very competitive team. You're always competing for the big prize. Whether you win it or not, it's so difficult. You could see yesterday also, it's a very competitive league. So I think we were honest, and we communicated and said exactly what our intentions were, and we're so glad that it was accepted, and now it's completely, they embrace us now, which is great. Hope that both of them will get fit. It's just unfortunate at that age, 19-year-olds, and the pace at which they bowl. Nagarkoti had sustained, BCCI and NCA and all are taking care of him, but he had sustained a stress fracture in his back, and so they're trying to treat it conservatively, and hopefully he'll be alright for next season, hopefully. Mavi was fine, but then in the domestic circuit when he was playing, suddenly he also sustained something similar. I think he's been advised at least 2-3 months rest before he restarts. We certainly hope, fingers crossed, that both of them will be ready for next season, because they are exciting talent. No, see, I think we have always put a lot of faith in youngsters. As you see, our team is, the average age of our team is probably we are the youngest team in IPL, frankly. I think some of these issues are also faced by every state and every team. In fact, you can see probably Chennai, there's not a single Chennai player. Bangalore, I don't know whether there is a Bangalore player in there. And so that happens because of just circumstances and the way the auction system works and retention and all of those types of things. But we are very, very keen at all times. Over the years, as you saw, Manoj Tiwari or Devabruta Das, or we've had Ella Shukla, there were, I'm forgetting the fast bowler. No, not Inda. Inda was there in the first 3 years, but we had picked another tall, lanky fast bowler, blanking out on his name now, who was from Bengal. He was part of us, and Shahan Shekhar Mondal. So we had picked as many as we could because team composition, think tank, and others decide on that. Not on the post. So
Shahan Ghosh.
no. Shahan Ghosh was also with us, but there was one more. Anyway, it will come to me. I'll tell you. So the endeavor is always to look at that. The second thing is that last year we kicked off our academy, the KKR Academy. And in the KKR Academy, the idea is to not only help our cricketers improve, but to work around the year with them, but also to identify talent and bring them to the camps that we run so that we could actually, so we took a close look at Coral and we are very impressed with him. So there will be opportunities for sure, and that's something that we hope that we'll be able to continue to support the talent that comes out of here too.
Hit the subscribe option and the bell icon to get all the exclusive sports videos on XtraTime.